tradition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design.
Alright everyone, it is time to talk about a family. A family whose very name strikes fear into the hearts of those who hear it. A family whose dog made its MCU debut throwing the ones with Hulk and Thor Ragnarok. A family who gives their kids a pair of black ones at the age of 6. Yes, we are talking about none other than the Zoldycks family, who live by the family motto of a family that fades together, stays together. And who better to kick things off than the skateboard riding, yo-yo swinging, drip having demon child himself, Killer. Now we all know that Killer is a goblin. And if I were to put every savage moment from the show, this video would literally be an hour long. Like bro, this kid who can't be no more than 12 years old is out here collecting bodies like his name is Tiana Trump. So I'm just take 3 moments of the show that really had me thinking, damn, did he really have to do the nigga like that? So let's go, starting off with number 1, the time this man Killer ripped a nigga's heart out. This is not an exaggeration. He literally stole another man's heart right out of the chest. And like when you first see the nigga too, you're like, oh no, I don't know about this one, bro. You might want to sit this one out, Killer. This ain't it, chief. I mean, the nigga he's up against is serving a 968-year sentence for mass murder. Nah. Do you know how big of a menace to society you have to be for them to give you a sentence that long? And he was strangling people with his bare hands. Yeah, he's different, bro. He's different. But this man Killer was such a fucking dog, bro. He just walks up there casually strolling with hands in pockets, bro. You know a nigga is nice when he walks up to a fight with his hands in his pockets, bro. You might as well pack it up, call it a day. GG's, bro. It's no way you gonna win. He just like, hey, little nigga, how you want to settle this, bro? Homie's like, I think you're misunderstood. This will be a one-sided massacre. I don't give a fuck about the exam or amnesty, nigga. I just want to hear you scream, boy. This man Killer must have worked at Subway, boy, because he said, you can have it your way, nigga. And with one motion, straight-faced, might I add, takes this man's heart. Look, he is smiling. He's talking about, that's mine. Give it back. He just lays the heart in his hand. Oh, no. Homie just got cooked.
He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
And after he catches the dub, he starts talking that hot shit to Baldy. Like, hey, I know you ain't getting no action, boy. You want to play too? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Look at his face. Like, just look at this man's demeanor, bro. You can look into his eyes and see that this man just wakes up and chooses violence. Nah, Leorio deadass asking all the right questions, bro. Like, who is this nigga, bro? Who is this young ass goon, bro? Just smoking folks, grown ass men, smoking grown ass men, thieves, criminals. All right, moving on to number 2, we have the time Killer pimp slapped a bitch head clean off. So he's in his cave putting in work against this nasty ass mosquito thought, and she in there talking real heavy. So you already know Killer had to go demon time on him. I'm sorry, time out. This man Killer has got to be up there with some of the most menacing faces in all of anime. Like, just look, bruh. Look at this. Does this look like the face of a nigga who wants to show you a good time? No! So why the fuck would you fight the nigga?
Why?
So then he starts cutting up, literally working her ass, then hits her with this weed. But she stabs Brody with her tail, talking about, how does this poison feel? Bitch, if you don't get the fuck on. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was GG's for him after this, bro. My nigga hit the pavement and everything, bro, knocked out, looking like Nate Robinson. And thinking she got the dub, she checks in on her homie to see if he finished his fight with Gon. And while she's distracted, in a blink of an eye, gets her head rotated 180 degrees. And then Killer proceeds to do the silhouette challenge with her dead body. Oh my gosh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you clear a bitch.
All right, straight off rip, bro. We got to talk about the most brolic Zoldyck. We got to talk about the head of the table, the father. We got to talk about this man, Silver Zoldyck, the one of the pillar man of Hunter x Hunter. All right, so straight off rip, we got to talk about this man right here. Busted the wall up, don't care about insurance claims, out here stunting with his daddy, bruh. That man Zeno out here looking like a master martial artist, Yorkie. And then you got this nigga Silva looking like a big body version of a golden lab, bruh. Now, don't let this Goldilocks and the three bangs haircut fool you. Mans is dangerous. Out here pushing out hella kids, all trained to be elite assassins. Not to mention that when we talk about flair and finesse, this man out here looking like the Japanese version of Hollywood Hulk Hogan, with a little bit of extensions, you know what I'm saying? Assassin by night, father of the year by day. One thing I really fucked with about Silva was that he was able to let Killua grow up and choose his own path. Alright, so maybe he didn't let him choose his own path exactly, but either way, when talking about Silva Zoldyck, all you need to know is danger is awaiting you. But in order to fuck with him, you got to be a dangerous nigga yourself. In come Crollo Lucifer. Hit the arm move one more time. Crollo had the Phantom Troop season like the 95-96 Bulls. Them boys was with all the smoke. Drip God Crollo had the whole Phantom Troop moving like soldiers, but also a real family. But we not here to talk about that family now, are we? We here to talk about Silva and Zeno, and they seen Crollo. They said it's a mouse in the house. They came in like Kobe and Shaq. The beef between Crollo and Silva still hot over an assassination of a troop member from back in the day. So what does Silva do? Spit in the block. Coming in high knees, high legs. Come on, hit him with the motherfucking kick. Then with the hook, came in, knocked that nigga shit loose like Ray Lewis back in the day coming off the blitz.
By Ray Lewis, who brought the hammer.
Big body Silva dropping out of the sky like a blue shell in Mario Kart. But Crollo had a plan. With a poison lace knife that had put a whale to sleep, he came in and snuck that nigga Silva. But you talking about a Zoldyck. So you know what he do? Took a strand of his extensions, took it out his head, stitched himself up. Now he back in the game. All right? Clay Matthews in the prime Super Bowl champion shit. Zeno straight duffing that nigga Crollo. But here comes Silva with the almighty double spirit bomb with the purple tint just for the finesse. And not only did he body Crollo, but he rocked the whole building with like a seismic 7 earthquake.
Let's go to get a sip of water.
Had it not been for a certain Zoldyck that we'll get into later that ended up killing the mafia bosses that hired Zeno and Silva, this fight could have ended up differently. Don't forget the Zoldycks as assassins. They as strong as the price on your head. So when they had no more money, they walked away. And to all those aspiring to be an assassin, remember this.
Any contract could be recontracted.
And to top it off, I'm going to give you another example of why not to fuck with this nigga Silva. So we got this cheetah nigga right here thinking that he hot. Thought he could come get the work from Zeno, but he ain't even know Silva was out there. And then he just duffed him. Fredo in the cut. He told that cheetah, you ain't going to win this battle. Look at the form, bro. Straight God tier. And if that wasn't enough, these niggas got dragons.
Dragon tales, it's almost time for dragon tales. Come along, take my hand.
Enter the second oldest Zoldyck, my man, Levi Zoldyck. Wait, what you mean that's not Levi? That look just like him. Go back, run the tape again. Let me see. See, look at that.
Wait for it, what?
That nigga is the physical embodiment of a pack of Hubba Bubba. But don't get it fucked up, though. He will still assassinate niggas like it's nothing. And he's the most technological advanced Zoldyck family member. And he might be a chip away from a comatose. This nigga is on for... It's a coin toss to see whether or not he's an incel. But he's a great older brother. See, look at him when he was younger. Walking his younger brothers. And then look what he do with Killua. A real... Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so maybe he's not the older brother of the year, but he's got waifus along with other collectible figurines, so I gotta respect him for that. My fellow man of culture, I rock with him heavy. And you want to see his speed feats? Look at him.
Eat it.
Nigga was fucking them chips up, bro. The original Lay's chip is so underrated. I'm gonna let him speak for himself, but just this dialogue right here shows you how well trained he is in assassination. These Zoldycks don't mess around. A mosquito that'll explode a target, that's insane. But moving on to an even deadlier silent assassin, my boy Kaluto, one of the members of the Phantom Troop. And you know these Phantom Troop niggas is wavy. Look at this nigga Phaeton looking like a fucking emo icon.
No one understands me. Dark, dark, dark.
And I know what y'all thinking, right? A boy with the bob. But don't act like that bob wasn't a real nigga cut. Look at the nigga Rocky rocking that shit back in the day in Harlem, nigga. You know what that mean.
I be that pretty motherfucker.
One of Kaluto's abilities is these paper dolls. And with that, he's able to use these niggas like espionage and listen in on all types of shit. You know, like the gingerbread man from Shrek.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
And when he get up in that bag and he pull out them paper clips, he start getting a sprinkle of them shits looking like Salt Bae back in the prime of his life. And then he get to swinging that fan, bro, and it's over for a nigga, bro. That ability right there to me is like Mystic Space Typhoon. And for all my Yu-Gi-Oh niggas, y'all know hand traps is broken. So you know Kaluto is broken. And if you fuck with Kaluto, look at this ant right here. Broken. Long story short, the Zoldycks is wild. This family don't make no sense. These niggas hanging out with Phantom Troop members, fighting Phantom Troop members, walking over dead bodies. What the fuck is going on in that Zoldyck household? Nah, like I said I couldn't save the best for last, but I saved the weirdest, most unique Zoldyck family member, and that is Pinhead Larry himself. The oldest brother, one of Killua's ops, one of everybody's ops, really, because we really don't know what this nigga be doing. And that is Illumi Narrow-Eyed Zoldyck. I don't know what that other form was, but to me it was looking like the Cenobite. He just looked like something out of R.L. Stine horror movie. But he might not be that weird, is he? Because look, he got a normal demeanor right here, right? All right, so digging up holes and sleeping in them is a little bit weird, but these Zoldyck niggas is wild. And nothing is wilder than the fact that this nigga can put a needle threaded through the sniper's glass. And also, speaking of needles, this nigga put a needle straight through Killua's head. And he would have put a needle through all of these niggas' heads. He said, at the Hunter exam, I will smoke all you niggas free of charge. And I guess that has to do with him watching over Killua carefully. And just because he fucking with Killua don't mean you get to fuck with Killua. Because this nigga Hisoka tried that shit and got hit with a threat so surreal, so intense. This nigga was looking like Sadako from The Ring. Like, I want all the smoke right now and I will come through your TV screen and beat the shit out of you. And now the secret to Illumi's... Wait, why did he have to lick that shit? Yeah, so with these assorted flavored dum-dums that Illumi got as them needles, he can stick them to the back of people's heads, control them, and then he'll end up with a fucking whole ass zombies and niggas that'll do whatever he wants to the day they die. The wildest Zoldyck might indeed beat him because he just made a whole ass flamboyant Walking Dead. The point I'm trying to make is this. Don't fuck with the Zoldycks. Don't fuck with them because they killing each other. They joining up with the Phantom Troop, trying to kill the Phantom Troop. Either way, this is not the battle that you want. For a family of assassins, these niggas be wildin'.